everyone. Welcome to Glowing Secrets, powered by Glow. Today my guest is a very respectful gentleman who has mixed rhythm and beauty. He has taken Sri Lankan beauty to the world and brought in international beauty to our motherland. Welcome, Channa sir.
Welcome. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be seated in front of you.
Oh, it's my pleasure, sir. Sir, I want your take on beauty. What do you think about beauty and what does beauty represent to you?
Short one or a long one?
Your take?
The short one is beauty is here.
Oh, I'm so flattered.
Well, now when you say beauty, when you walk into a room, if the room is set correct, placed well, something like a choreography, and everything is neat and clean, you say it's a beautiful place. You meet a person and that person is neat, clean, good voice, the way he or she walks, seated, talking, you say she's beautiful. So there's a lot of areas into beauty. Come on, three parts. Attractive faces. People say you get a Chinese and an Indian getting married, you say it's attractive. Then African and a Sri Lankan is attractive. London and some Africa or somewhere attractive. According to nature, you know these things, you know the features, everything changes because of the nature. No?
Yes,
According
to the location.
According to the, located at the way the sun comes. Right, that's one. So you call it attractive. Two is symmetrical faces. When you're symmetrically correct, they say you're beautiful. I'm just saying this because when I was in LA, I visited in Los Angeles, I visited the Hollywood Museum, and I saw a structure like this, and there was a face inside. So I asked, "What's this?" Then the guy there, I read it on this. This was first made in 1930s by the founder of Max Factor. Factor makeup.
The makeup, yeah.
Yeah, it's called a beauty micrometer. You measure it's all measured. So I said, why have you got to measure if it's not symmetrical? If it's asymmetrical, to make it symmetrical, they use the makeup, the highlights and everything, all the cutting and everything is done to make the face look symmetrical. So that's number two.
Another aspect of it.
Yeah, they use Max Factor company, 1930s, right? Next one is knowledge. The more knowledge you get, you look attractive, beautiful. The way you talk, the way you walk. So that's also beauty. Now, your face may be asymmetrical, not symmetrical. You may not be in two countries, as you might not fall into all three of these. But this is where glow comes in.
Oh,
Glow comes in. There are certain vitamins you take, then you start glowing. That's also a big part of glow, because we don't get enough it. We don't get it. So we have to get it from vitamins. So when you get it in, you start glowing, and that's another one glowing. So there are three parts, and I think you have all three.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are such a charmer. So now you have traveled the world, like you gave an example about your travel. What is the beauty that you see overseas and in Sri Lanka? What's the difference, or is there a difference, or should we differentiate like that? Or I want your take on that.
There is a difference. The people, the love you get from the people. Then if you take the buildings, you get the architecture, and the real architecture, symmetrical lines and everything, that looks beautiful. But if just a log, if one log, it doesn't look beautiful. And now you go to Japan, it's so beautiful, because Japan is Japan. It's because of the buildings, the people.
So it's a combination of everything.
Yeah. I see beauty like that. Everything is in there. So you visit every country, there is beauty in every country, and every human being. The person who is very nice to you, and that's beauty.
Feel when.
Yeah, feel. That's beauty. You can be beautiful.
So now, when you, in most of your dances, I see a lot of beauty. You use the human body in certain ways. What is your inspiration, I mean, to come out with creations like that depicts beauty? Again,
in dance, when you get the theatre, you get, like in cameras, you get the rule of third. We have the rule of third on the flow pathway, and we have a air pathway. And we balance the movements according to that.
So you look at all that when you choreograph?
You have to. Because there's certain energy we're sending to the audience. What we do is we get a certain, every person, they think about the past and the future. They're always thinking about the past and the future. But we as performers, we get them into one seat and that particular this particular moment,
Attention.
this particular moment make them happy and make them feel beautiful. For them to be beautiful, everyone wants to be beautiful. For them to feel beautiful, we have to feel beautiful, give a beautiful production out there. Our movements have to be beautiful. Again, it's the line, the way you work. There's a lot of work in that. You can't just, it can't be offline. It's all again symmetrical lines, the face, the expression, how you move. So that grabs the audience. So we give beauty, and they feel beautiful in the audience at that moment. So 3 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, you name it, they feel beautiful.
Captivate the audience in that manner.
In a Sri Lankan style. That's what
Yeah,
we do.
yeah, that's your unique
Yes,
style.
yes.
So now, a lot of young girls and boys, of course, want to join your troupe or be a part of your troupe or your dancing troupe. What is the advice you give kids who are aspiring to be dancers about beauty?
Well, dancing is one of the exercises you get. 360 movement is in dance. Of course, you get it in gymnastics, but in dance you get vocal also, and then you get beauty also because the muscles are stretched. The beat. So there is 360 exercise in dance with rhythm, with music. Rhythm. So when rhythm is there, blood circulation goes into rhythm. You breathe into rhythm. You feel the culture. There's a lot of feeling into it, and well, don't have a competition ahead of you and come into a class. Come from A. Go for the fundamentals. You should know why you're using these muscles, which muscles you use, which joint you use. Why am I doing this exercise to get a turnout? Why am I going down and up every day in class? This down up. That's to strengthen your inner thighs. And why do I do that? Why am I doing this exercise? These exercises here for me to gain height. I cannot gain height if I don't do these exercises. You have to do the exercise and then go into the loop. Before going to the leap, you should know how to land. So this is why the exercises come in.
Everything is synchronized.
And you have to tell the student what's happening. You have to always tell them, this is why these exercises are given. Otherwise, they won't know why. I went to class, sir, teacher told me to go down, up, down, then they want me to go up, down, only not even a step, just exercises.
Yeah, you know, that's a complaint that most parents have actually.
Yeah, that's because the teacher must tell the student why you're doing this. You're going to be straight. You have to have a good posture, because your posture is not straight, and you have to show them why it's not straight. Maybe the way you took your books to school, maybe the way you sat in a car when you went, whatever you do in a normal life changes the pattern of your body. Because your muscle, there's a left and right, which has to be the same. Samana left and right.
Oh.
But it is not, because you're right hand or left hander.
Right hand.
So whenever you run and go to the stairs, use your right foot.
Yeah.
So your right hand should be a little stronger than the left side.
Yes, of course.
But as dancers, we have to work on the left. The right will come like that.
Okay, so
You
more
first
work on the
left. And to make it the same. The balance your whole step. Your whole posture is straight. You walk straight. We see people walking these walkways, beautiful walkways. There's so much of trees with oxygen coming out. Gasui, Karanda, these are all oxygen coming in. We need oxygen. You don't need that oxygen plant on your face. You just go under a tree, there's oxygen there.
Yeah, naturally.
Natural oxygen.
Yeah.
And do they walk correct? Some do not.
No, most
Some
of them don't.
walk correct. They're just walking. There's a way to walk. There's a way to sit. There's a way to lie down. There's a way to do everything, which comes from the Alexander technique. And if you follow the technique, which is in our dance, we don't need any Alexander technique. If you take Bernard Chodar, he keeps on writing days and days. No pain, nothing, because he's following the Alexander technique. We have it in our dance. So you cannot, a dancer, it's a little difficult to tell the age.
Yes, of course, I cannot tell your age. I mean, I wouldn't even dare attempt it. Also, sir, I want to ask you.
My age is 40.
Oh, yeah, of course, you can
40
pass the way.
plus 22.
Oh.
So there's a plus 22.
That's so
I think
sweet of you.
age, we make ourselves old.
Yeah.
We put that age into us.
Yeah.
We put the numbers into us. Forget about the numbers. Work.
It's how you are and how you portray yourself.
Again, that's beauty.
Yeah, of course. Is there a difference between guys and girls, like boys and girls, when it comes to beauty? Do girls have to think more about their outer appearance than guys, or how does it go?
Guys is the personality, the way the muscles work, your personality, your voice, passion, the way you walk, the way you sit, everything. Guys have everything on it. Girls the same. But I think beauty comes from It's within you. You don't have to have so much of makeup and do everything. It has to come within. You get the real color coming out. That's the most difficult thing.
Makeup will just enhance.
With the more, your friend who did makeup to me today, he took so much of time because he knew the most difficult thing is to get my color. A lot of makeup artists, they take another color, put another color, and you're in a mask.
So you have a different face and a different.
What's that Mali's name?
Upuli Leanage.
Upuli Leanage. He did a lovely job. He studied my skin color and he worked on that. So that's professional. A lot of people, they take number 9 ganwa, araka ganna, mix karna, you hit the makeup on that. It's something. But working on the same color coming out of ourselves is very difficult.
So that's a very important point you brought in, because we have the best makeup artists, the best camera crew, because we have a very good product that we are endorsing, and of course we have Channa sir with us. So finally, I want you to give our youngsters an advice on how they should maintain this beauty that they have got. I mean, from birth they have a certain aspect of beauty, then they develop into something else as they grow on. So how would they maintain this?
You see a small boy or a girl, baby, seated. They are seated very straight. They'll never be like this.
Yeah.
You see the way they walk, you see your kids walking, very straight. What happens later?
I think society puts you down.
Puts them down. So you have to forget that. Respect yourself and work on yourself, who you are. Do not change your hair like someone else. Do not change the way you walk. No, because you have the best of yours. Make others imitate yourself.
Oh, so be a trendsetter.
Then you win.
Yeah.
You be proud of yourself. Then people start imitating you, and then you have hit it.
I think you've mastered that technique. Because,
me?
Yeah, of course. Because everyone wants to be like you. I mean, wants to join you at least.
Yeah, work with me.
Yeah.
Work with me. You have to be free. My choreography, I'm free. I don't take, because I am not a prisoner to the traditional. I know I've done the traditional, but keeping it aside, and I go on my way. And I'm not frightened to what I was being attacked left and right, which I'm still attacked, but I don't care because I know what I'm doing. And now I'm happy because everyone is copying me and coming behind me, so I have done something.
Yeah, you have cleared the path.
Everything comes in. If we don't know what this camera is doing, we're going to look awkward.
Yeah, knowledge is important.
Dancers look awkward. If they don't know where the camera, how the camera is moving, it's like films. You're finished. If you don't know what the lights do to you, you're finished. What the lights do to you, you're finished. You won't know. So you should have some sort of a knowledge into everything, how it works when you wear a costume. Main thing in a costume, which we were just discussing with Rozanne, it's your skin color, your skin tone.
Oh.
Never use anything to destroy your skin tone. This is a big mistake a lot of people do.
Especially Sri Lankans, I think they are ashamed of their skin color.
Why are you ashamed? Of course, if you invent a cream which will make you fair, you'll be a millionaire in just 10 days.
Even before the results come out.
Why have you got to change your color?
Yeah.
You don't have to. Some people change their name. Why are you changing your name? I love my name. Don't change anything what you have. Don't change, just
be yourself.
That is the best thing, and make everyone start imitating you. You have movements. The movements you have, I don't have. But if you stop your movements and start to do my movements, you're losing yourself. You have to find yourself. If you copy anyone, you lose yourself. But if you start creating, you find yourself. When you start creating, you realize, my gosh, I don't know anything. So I have to work. The one who copies thinks he knows everything, because it's very easy to copy stuff.
Yeah.
So creating, you start moving, you feel it, you feel living.
Wow, sir, such profound thoughts. Thank you so much for being on my show. It was such a pleasure speaking to you and getting to know all these things. Thank you very much, sir, for being on my show.
I won, Sri Lankan style. Jai.
Jai. Glowing Secrets will be back with you with another celebrity and loads of beauty secrets to unveil.